Bridgerton, where today we're jumping into Queen Charlotte. This is season 1, episode 1. I believe there's only one season. This is where we're going to be getting into the Queen, I believe, and learning her backstory, which I am beyond excited for. You guys have been asking for me to watch this show. I announced that I was going to in my intros and outros, but nobody was watching. No, I'm joking. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Queen Charlotte. I'm super excited to be doing it, as I already said before 2 seconds ago. So I'm ready to dive right into this. I already know that you guys said it's kind of emotional. It's going to be an emotional ride. So I came prepared. Ugh. Well, it's not even open yet. That's how prepared I am. So I'm gonna open it. There we go. I'm really prepared, guys. I have, somebody right now is saying, well, why don't you get a fucking tissue? Yeah, honey, I forgot to get those, but I definitely got paper towels. So there's that. If you guys would like to see this in a full reaction, you can, right? It'll be available for my entire platform here on this platform, YouTube, that will always help copyright my as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, I know you want to see this in full reaction. You guys know YouTube will block and copyright it, so please join one of those platforms today. Also, did you guys know that I have a new store? The link is down below, guys. Please click the link to my store, as well as my Instagram and Discord, and add me there. Check out the new merchandise that I update very often, and see if you guys like something and purchase something today. And now, without further ado, let's jump into Queen Charlotte and find out exactly what Queen Charlotte has got to give.
Dearest gentle reader, story of Queen Charlotte from Bridgerton. All liberties taken by the author are quite intentional. Enjoy.
Thank you. Northern Germany. Look at these outfits. What's happening?
You give the appearance of a statue.
Statues are works of art.
Art can be beautiful to gaze upon. You are ridiculous to the eye.
I am wearing Lyonnais silk encrusted with Indian sapphires. Apparently too much movement can cause the sapphires to shred the lace.
Whalebone.
Yes. Whalebone, brother. Whales died so I could look like this. The problem with whalebone is that it is rather delicate and also very, very sharp. I give the appearance of a statue, ridiculous to the eye, but that is because I cannot move. If I move too much, I might be sliced and stabbed to death by my undergarments.
You are upset.
'Tis a viable option I have considered. I believe if I am diligent with my movements, I could most certainly bleed to my death before we reach London. I'm angry and I cannot breathe. And both are thanks to you, brother.
Charlotte, you were chosen. This is a great honor.
Someone with all the social graces, someone with a royal bloodline. That is all they required. It is not an honor. He could have anyone, and yet they came hunting all the way across the continent for me. There is a reason for that.
Because you are special.
Special. There is reason they wanted me, a stranger. I know it cannot be a good reason because you have not looked me in the eye.
This is a good thing. You shall be happy.
Turn the carriage around. I am not doing this.
I signed the betrothal contract. You are doing this.
I will bounce, and I will impale myself on this ridiculous corset and bleed to death.
Charlotte! I know I should have taken a firmer hand with you when Mama and Papa died. I think you can make decisions. You cannot. I am in charge. They are the British Empire. We had no choice. I had no choice. In fact, the reason might be terrible. No one who looks like you or me has ever married one of these people. They cannot make an enemy of the most powerful nation on earth. Do your duty to our country and be happy. Liebchen. I am sorry, but there are worse fates than marrying the King of England.
You are endangering my gown. I need to look perfect when I arrive. Do I not?
She really loves her brother, y'all. Because I would have lost my shit.
Well, shut up, Doctor, and talk. Is he dead?
He?
The king.
No, ma'am. Your husband is quite hearty. Long live the king.
It is treasonous to interrupt my beauty sleep. Still have people beheaded, you would be in the queue.
Your Majesty.
Doctor, if the king is not dead, who is?
This coldest time of year has become that much colder. Death of the Princess Royal. Died in childbirth along with her baby.
Sorrows, sorrows, prayers.
Sorrows, prayers. She seems unbothered.
And while our hearts grieve for the loss of the Princess Royal, our heads grieve more for the future of the monarchy itself. Crisis, one can only imagine that Queen Charlotte must find galling marriage marked with such an iron fist. Queen Charlotte finally turns her matchmaking energies onto her own family, 13 children, and now not a royal heir from any of them. Is the Queen's knowledge of how to make a good marriage nothing but talk?
Be your most agreeable.
Leave her alone.
Teeth? Teeth. Mm-hmm. Hands? You will make lots of babies. That is good. As many babies as possible for my son.
Yes, Your Highness. Will I be introduced to His Majesty soon? Or...
Charlotte to the seamstress so we can have her gown fitted.
Oh, no need. I brought my wedding gown.
We have provided a gown for you.
My gown was designed just for the wedding.
Our gown is traditional. Simple. The fuss and the frills that the European gown you currently have on. The traditional gown will be more in our fashion. For our family.
Well done. And I shall see you at the ceremony.
She has a voice.
Your Highness.
Walk with me. I have questions.
That is not how it is done, Your Highness.
You cannot walk with me.
I'm always with you, Your Highness. 5 paces behind.
What is your name?
Brimsley, Your Highness.
Brimsley. Tell me about the king. You've told me he is the king, he is the ruler, and he is the monarch. Those are all the same things, are they not?
They are all facts, Your Highness.
She is very brown. Did not say she would be that brown.
But I did say she had more blood.
Very brown. People will talk. It is a problem.
We have already made the trade deals.
We cannot cancel the royal wedding on the day.
You may need to. It is a problem.
A problem is only a problem if the palace says it is a problem. And the king is the sovereign head of the Church of England. For nothing he does would ever be a problem for the palace. Would it, Lord Bute? This must be as the palace wished it to be. Must it not, Lord Bute?
Oh,
Yes, it must.
thank you.
Shall expand the guest list for the wedding and add to her court.
Right.
I am only his mother, I say nothing. King wishes to expand the guest list for the wedding and add to her court.
The wedding is in 6 hours?
Well, who does not want to attend a royal wedding?
It was a good ride. You may nap here, wife. And then I have a surprise.
Who is this person?
Have your bath waiting, Mum. You gave me no warning. I had no warning because the butler gave me no warning. Not enough, then I must endure that. Now I must endure that without warning. I believe the surprise is why he was excited. I have been invited to the royal wedding. No, you are mistaken. Our side and their side do not mix. You are to attend the new queen as part of her court. You'd better show me this letter.
Now, is he kind? Is he funny? Is he warm, well-read, artistic?
Archbishop sent over some verses for Your Highness, if you
Is
would
he
like
dull? Not very smart.
You're going to have wonderful children together, Your Highness.
You said you were going to always be with me, Brimsley. I need to use the chamber pot. Are you with me for that too?
Do not gawk like a peasant. Behave as though you've been here before.
I shall greet them first to make clear their standing and the king's intentions. Your father was friendly with his late majesty, my son's grandfather, was he not? You shall be receiving the official proclamation from the king. You are honored to be Lord and Lady Danbury now. It is time we were united as a society, is it not?
I am imagining.
There is a problem.
What have you done now, Brimsley?
The bride is missing.
She's trying to escape.
Hello, my lady. Are you in need of assistance of some kind? I'm curious. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're doing something.
I am not. If you must know, I'm trying to ascertain the best way to climb over the garden wall.
Whatever for?
Because I think he may be a beast.
A beast?
Or a troll. Not care what he looks like. What I do not like is not knowing. Now, here. Just take hold.
I have absolutely no intention of helping you. I refuse when that lady in distress is trying to go over a wall so that she does not have to marry me.
Your Majesty.
Girl,
Not
he's
Your Majesty.
fine.
George,
Please accept my apology. If I had known that you were you.
you would have what?
I do apologise, Your Majesty.
George. Just George. I thought maybe perhaps as my wife you could ignore it and I could be just George to you.
I did not say that.
Oh, you did.
I did not.
You did?
It is not.
Terrible at climbing a wall.
You try climbing a wall in all of these garments.
No one told me you would be this beautiful. You may be too beautiful to marry me. People will talk. You do not know me. What do you want to know about me?
Everything.
I was born prematurely. And everyone thought I was going to die, but I did not. I will not eat fish. It is horrible.
I love fish.
I like books. Most of all, I like science.
Science.
Stars in the heavens. I'm quite the farmer. Very nervous about marrying a girl I am only just meeting minutes before our wedding. Neither a troll, nor a beast. Just George. You must be the man responsible for my possible future happiness.
Yeah. Charlotte is overjoyed to become...
No, she's still deciding to go over the wall instead. Get back, because I suspect that by now there are some very anxious guards who think I am kidnapped. I hope I see you in that. And if so, I shall be the one standing next to the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Well, first, I need to change.
Stand up and rise for your king. Thank you. You may announce it. Oh, that's gorge. Is that the English dress or her dress? I think it's her dress.
Pieces fall into place.
What?
Scheiße, she looks beautiful, husband.
All the white folks are pissed. This is kind of emotional, guys. I never cry at weddings.
Take care, Your Majesty.
Adolphus.
I shall pray that you are soon blessed with children, ma'am.
It's an honour. I'm Lady Agatha Danbury. I'm to be on your court.
Then we shall be great friends.
Be careful, ma'am. And know that if you send for me, I shall come.
I have a surprise for you.
A surprise?
There's that music again.
Thank you.
This is our house. George.
It is your house.
If this is my house, is it not also our house?
I suppose officially St. James's Palace is our house, but this is where you shall stay.
So you shall live in Kew?
Yes.
And I shall live here?
Yes. Want to get some sleep?
No, George. It is our wedding night.
Are you demanding I perform my marital duty to you?
I'm not demanding. Do we not spend this night together? My governor said that is what happens on a wedding night.
Fine, I shall stay.
George!
I said I shall stay. Are you coming?
I cannot keep up. Slow down.
I thought you wanted me in the bedroom. Is that not where I should be?
What is wrong? What have I done? Whatever it is, I am sorry.
To go to Kew.
So let us go to Kew.
No,
I see.
you do. Good. So you're all right.
George, this is how it is to be. This is our marriage, you there and me here. Easier for whom? You or me?
I am not going to debate this with
I
you.
mean-
You don't need to do anything. I decide. I have decided I am your king!
My mistake. I thought you were just George. Forgive me, Your Majesty. May I withdraw, Your Majesty, or did you want to say anything else to me?
Charlotte, this is for the best.
Of course, Your Majesty.
So they got married for what reason?
Brimsley,
Yes, Your Majesty.
you are here as well.
I am wherever you are, Your Majesty. It is my sworn duty to take care of you, Your Majesty, at all times.
I do not want you here. We can spend the rest of our lives together.
Not yet 11 in the morning. Scandalous.
Majesty, Charlotte, Queen of the United Kingdom.
Mummy, it is so early.
Mother, you cannot summon us this way.
It is not fair.
Or do you mean producing more bastards for me to ignore?
My word, there are impressionable ladies present.
Trust me, Edward, no sexual innuendo makes an impression upon your sister. Might get ideas to marry and start fornicating.
Mother!
Virgins to the left of me, whores to the right.
I believe I am a married woman.
And where are your babies? You have made 0 heirs to the throne. The only heir to the throne is dead. Sorrows. Sorrows, prayers. We had 1 heir, 1 royal, and she is gone. Sorrows, prayers. I've heard from the Prime Minister on the topic. Worse, Lady Whistledown is talking about. It is time to find husbands. It is time to trade in the mistresses for respectable wives. Better produce the next ruler of the United Kingdom. Make me a royal baby.
Mother, you can't really expect us to...
Your father and I made 15 royal babies all by ourselves. Not see why the whole lot of you cannot make just one.
Would have gone over the wall.
Right. Well, this was a 10 out of 10, this show. I actually, no shade, like it better. So far, the first episode, I want to say, it was very impactful. I'm not sure if it was impactful because I got used to Bridgerton and I fell in love with Bridgerton, or was it impactful because it just stood alone on its own, off of coming from Bridgerton, and it just was a very powerful episode. So first things first, let's talk about the music. The music in this episode was everything to me. It was glorious, and I don't mention music enough in my reaction reviews on shows, and I just cannot even get past how amazing the intro to this show is. I guess her theme music is up on point, along with some other music in there. But the number one thing that takes me all the way into Emotionalville is the Halo song when they play it in like instruments. And where did somebody, I know every single time, like I know my grandfather, my grandpa, my aunt, and my great aunts. I don't know about my nana. When they passed, I like sat in my room, put on headphones, and played that song, Halo by Beyonce. That song is one of those emotional songs for me, just like Puff Daddy's I'll Be Missing You, because my father died. That was when I was so young. I played that song like on repeat. So anytime I hear that Halo song, just know I'm gonna try to hold myself back from crying, but I don't think I can. It is a very, and then no shade Beyonce, because she's a mother with a UTHA, but the instruments alone sound so good, like really good. Like I might download that on Spotify, like this version. I really did enjoy it. Anyways, let's move right along. The lady who plays the queen, the younger queen, Charlotte, very strong, amazing actress, gorgeous to the bone. The lady who plays Lady Danbury, I can already tell I'm gonna live for her. I love Lady Danbury, and I love Queen Charlotte, the adults. Love it. And then what's very interesting is the brother, when he signs, okay, so I like the actors, and the king, the guy who plays the younger king is also very mysterious, like, and the mother, like, everybody is good. I love all the actors so far. Brinsley, all of them. Now, what I'm confused about is, what did the brother really sign? What was that treaty thing that he signed? They did say it in here, but I don't know what that meant. And you saw how the brother switched up at the very ending after she was already married. And I really was like, oh wow, the king is amazing. But he obviously was just bullshitting her so he could make sure that she'll willingly want to marry him. And then the brother was like, oh, I hope you produce kids. And then he pieced out. And he just sounded like a snob. And then the king switched up on her. What is the purpose of you marrying her if you really aren't trying to get to know her and she's supposed to live in one place and you're supposed to live in another? And I wonder, is that why she always asks, is the king dead? Because he was probably horrible to her. Did they do this just to make minorities and white folks blend? Is that what the purpose of that whole thing was? I'm a little confused. But other than that, I really like the plot of it, which seems like, let's try to get the Queen Charlotte to have kids and also discover her backstory. And we finally met all her kids, because we never met her kids in, and somebody had a kid, right? No. We never met her kids in Bridgerton. We only met her nephew, I believe. That is the prince. So, yeah, if she has all these kids, why doesn't she have a grandson or granddaughter that she talks about in Bridgerton? Is this show placed, I know that when we go back in time, it's obviously before Bridgerton, but is this show, when we get currently, is this after season 2, or is this in between season 1 and season 2? When did it come out? Let me see when it came out. This came out in, this just came out May 23. This came out in May 23. When did Bridgerton, the second season come out? Let's find out, y'all. Okay, so this Queen Charlotte just came out, and it came out after season 2 of Bridgerton. So I guess seeing currently, when they go back and we're current, I'm assuming everything that we've seen in Bridgerton is like happens. The Viscount, the Queen, the Duchess, you know what I mean. So all that happened. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm here for it. Please like the video. Please share the video. Don't forget to comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time with more Queen Charlotte.